Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Edit With Me, where I make videos about freelancing, video editing, and just being a small business owner, I guess, and, you know, making random videos about whatever I want. And today we are hopefully finishing up the intro edit. I've got the selects pulled. I've got the selects pulled. It's 5 minutes, 51 seconds long. I'm gonna try and edit it down into something that's maybe around 2 minutes, you know, and we'll beef it up, see if there's any opportunity for B-roll. So if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and let's get editing. We've pulled the selects, gone through everything, pulled out the crap, and now I've just got, you know, some basic stuff of what I'm gonna say. So we're gonna listen to it, cut everything down so that it makes sense. And yeah, so let's see what we can do with this. Let's make something out of nothing.
The purpose of this channel is to educate new editors and existing editors that may need help improving their workflow. You don't need to know everything before you get started. Nobody starts out as an expert doing anything. You have to learn as you go. And that's basically what I'm doing with this channel too. I'm learning as I go.
I can tell I was just like so nervous about this.
This channel is also going to be helpful for current content creators who are looking to improve their workflow, get a little bit faster with their editing, and even learn how to create custom motion graphics.
Okay, so I stumbled on that. Okay, so
with their editing and even learn how to create
so it's good, like if you're cutting audio together, it's good to like look out for cleaner breaks in words. So it's like I say N and I drag that out so that N can kind of be like cross faded into another word, and it'll sound a little bit smoother than it does now.
Editing and even learn how to create
or we can match the words. I'll show you.
And even learn how to create custom motion graphics.
I got there. So we'll cut this out. So
with their editing and
glittering and
editing and even.
All right. So and then in. This is the rolling editing tool. I love this tool, the rolling editing tool, especially in situations like this where I'm like piecing together a sentence. So there's a break in what I say and then I pick it back up on one word. But the first time I said it, or the take that I want to use, that breaking point wasn't as clean. So I'm going to, now that I've got the two clips roughly lined up next to each other, I'm going to use the rolling tool to kind of like slowly see where it sounds good. So what I mean is I hit in on the keyboard, and when I hover over here, and I've got multiple audio tracks, I'm going to just mute one.
And even
actually, I'm going to mute the camera and keep the microphone because it's louder.
Editing and even.
See, that's a little bit better, you see, because it's like I'm kind of, you can see the waveform, I'm kind of cutting off the last part of the word editing, and you've got to find that one little frame, but, and then there's a breath here, so it makes sense, and then, but I can always trim it.
And even.
I can trim, let me trim this breath. I'm going to trim this breath here, I'm going to go here, I'm going to cut that. What the hell? No, I can't do that. I gotta pull that out. Okay, so cut this, close it.
And even learn how to create custom motion graphics with their editing and even learn.
So yeah. So let me cut this down.
Content creators use templates that they get from subscription sites, and some of these templates can be a little bit difficult. A lot of content creators use templates.
Okay.
Subscription sites, and some of these
we know they come from subscription sites, lady.
And some of these templates can be a little bit difficult to use or customize, so
let's cut that out.
Use or customize. Learning some of these tricks,
Okay.
Learning some of these tricks.
That said better.
So learning some of these tricks.
And that was worse. So you just kind of pick and pull. I took the front end of a sentence from one take and the back end of the sentence from another take, and I put them together to make the sentence sound the best.
Learning some of these tricks is really going to help you dig deep into those templates and get your money's worth out of them.
I guess it makes sense. I wanted to say, and help you get your money's worth.
So learning some of these tips and tricks is going to help you dive deep into those templates. Dive deep into those templates so you can really get your money's worth out of those templates. Really get your templates so you into those templates so you can really get your money's worth out of those. Dig deep into those templates, and it's really going to help you so you can really get your get your money.
Okay, cool.
Help you get your money's
Really help you get your money's worth.
worth.
Maybe that's like,
You get your money.
no, okay. So I've cut it a little close. Let me show you what I just did there. I work really fast and I forget to say like everything that I'm doing. So hitting the letter A brings up this tool. It's the track select forward tool, letter A. So what it does is wherever you are on the timeline, if your tracks are unlocked, it will select everything. My dog is stirring. Everything from that point and back. So when you hold Command and hit the arrow to the right, everything moves one frame at a time towards the end of the timeline. And if you arrow to the left, I feel like think left and right, it'll go back the other way. So let's see.
You really get your help you really get
Okay, so I can, did I say really help you?
is really going to help you
Yeah.
really get your money's worth.
Okay, so, oh no, so what did I do? Okay, so what just happened was, okay, so this whole thing was selected. I cut that, but because I'm zoomed in, check it out. When I zoom out, everything else is still selected, even though I put a cut just in that clip. And that cut is selected, and I'm like, oh, I want to get rid of that, so I just deleted it. I was like, oh, fuck. So if you're working on that clip and you did all this work and didn't realize you just deleted your whole timeline, you're like, fuck. You know, it's like you got to undo all that work and then remember not to do that again. So whenever you're doing those quick keys to shuffle things around on your timeline, always zoom out, get in the habit of zooming out, checking, deselecting, and then going back in to clean up your clips. So, hey, let's Control Z. Let's get rid of that before I screw it up.
Really get your money's worth out of those.
I'm just going to do one of these numbers where you do cross dissolve and shorten it up.
You get your money.
And
You get your money's worth.
yeah.
You get your money's worth out of those templates. Worth out of them.
And I think that's all I wanted to do with that sentence. What's next?
So if you're interested in learning how to edit, check out some of my videos. And so the purpose of the channel, education, essentially, it's simple. I want to educate new editors on the workflow, on the workforce, what to expect, what people are going to expect from you. Yeah, basically where to get started when it comes to, and to know really, you don't need to be an expert to get started. You don't need to know everything. So I've never created a YouTube channel for salary. I got only doesn't make a useful. And I got because I've never created a YouTube channel for salary. I got only doesn't make a useful channel to some people. Only doesn't make a useful channel to some people. Yeah. Some of you, useful channel to some of you. Let me know in the comments. I'm also going to be providing a lot of information that's going to help current editors or current content creators that are looking to up their game in the editing world. The way that I approach every project is how I, approach everything from TV commercials, social media marketing, on YouTube videos for a couple of years now. It's been growing. Like the jobs that I do for YouTube are growing. Oh my gosh. I've been working on YouTube videos for a couple of years now. It's been growing. Like the jobs that I do for YouTube are growing. So I figured, why not get my feet wet, try it out a little bit and see about starting my own YouTube channel. And I've a couple of years now. That's a couple of years. So I figured, why not get my feet wet, try it out. Get my feet wet, try it out a little bit and see about starting my own YouTube channel. And I thought about, what would I even create? What's going to be easiest for me to put out there? And it's really, post-production. That's what I do. It's what I've been doing my whole life. It's video editing, making little post-production. That's what I do. It's what I've been doing my own YouTube channel. And I thought about, what would I even create? What's going to be easiest for me to put out there? And it's really, post-production. That's what I do. It's what I've been doing my whole life. It's video editing, making little videos. So I can't believe that I haven't been doing this before. I can't because I've been doing this for other people for so long. I can't because I've been doing this for a couple of years now. So I figured, why not, try it out a little bit and see about starting my own YouTube channel. And I thought about, my own YouTube channel. And I thought about making little videos. So I can't believe that YouTube channel and making little videos. So I can't believe that I haven't been doing this before because I've been doing this for other people for starting my own YouTube channel. And I thought about, what would be easiest for me to put out there. And it's really, post-production. That's what I do. Post-production. I want the sentence to end there. So I'm gonna
Transition. Now when you make a default, when you make a cross dissolve, what you can do, a quick way to adjust it, you can click on it and then you can go into your effects control and change the duration there, or you can just double click on it and in this situation I'll just make it 5 frames. Let's see.
Post-production.
That's alright, because I'm going to do like a little musical swell and maybe plug some B-roll because I want to give like a little gap.
Making little videos because I've been doing this for other people for so long. Like I've just been creating content for other people to put on their channels or creating content for their Instagram or their Facebook or television or whatever the case may be. And, when you do that for a living for so long, the last thing you want to do is like create videos for yourself. But at this point, I've gotten so exhausted from creating content from other people. I've slowed down, taking on new clients. I've slowed down. I've slowed down.
Okay, so let's see.
Or television or whatever the case may be. And, when you do that for a living for so long, the last thing you want to do is like create videos for yourself. But
there we go.
I've slowed down, taking on new clients, and I've wanted to focus on a creative.
It's stuttering. Like if you're watching this, it's not because of the screen recording. If you look here, it's unrendered footage. That's what this little red line up here. I mean, it's probably just because it's reading 2 audio tracks and a video track. The size of the video. It could be a number of things as to why this is unrendered. If you want to watch your footage in real time, I usually will. I know what I've said in this. I've said it so many times, so it's not too big of a deal since the audio is playing clearly. But you can take the time to render. What you would do is you would go to send sequence. You can mark your in and out, render into out, render effects into out, that kind of thing. So you can render it. I'm not going to do that. Don't care.
I landed on this because I ended up watching a ton of focus on a creative outlet. So
I landed on this because I ended up watching a ton of YouTube over the past couple of years because it's ended up being a really fun pastime for me. So and I've wanted to do this in the past couple of years, and I thought it would be the perfect way to get visually creative and put something creative out there. I thought it would be the perfect creative outlet. So I slowed down, taking on new clients, and I've wanted to focus on a creative outlet. So create something visually creative and how to create it out. I thought it would be the perfect way to get visually creative, to focus on a creative outlet. I thought it would be the perfect way to get visually creative and taking on new clients, and or no. I thought it would be the perfect slow down, taking on new clients, and I wanted to focus on a creative outlet. So I thought it would be the perfect way to get visually creative and put something creative out there. Say creative one more time. Say creative visually creative, creative outlet for me. Taking on new clients, and I wanted to focus on. I thought it would be the perfect way. One of the last thing you want to do is like create videos for yourself. But I slowed down, taking on new clients, and taking on.
Oh, so you can also drag the clips around with the track select forward tool. If you hit A and you select, you can select and drag them forward and back.
Slowed down, taking on new clients, and I wanted to focus on a creative outlet. So I thought it would be the perfect way to get visually creative and put something creative out there. Way to get to focus on a creative outlet. So I thought it would be the perfect way to get visually creative and perfect way to put something creative out there. create something visually creative, and how to create an outlet. Oh my god. So the information I'm going to put on this channel, I'm hoping that it saves you time when you're working in post-production. I also want to remove the intimidation that is the whole process of post-production. To remove when you're working in post-production. I also want to remove the intimidation that is the whole process of post-production. That is the whole process of post-production. Because I understand if you get into this industry and you just want to direct or shoot or set design, right, it can be so overwhelming to get into post-production. You have to learn the whole other industry to get your product out. So I want to take the intimidation. I understand if you get into this industry and you just want to direct or shoot, and you just want the whole other industry to get your, it can be so overwhelming to get into the whole process of post-production. It can be so overwhelming to get into post-production. So I want to take the intimidation out and just really start with the foundation and what you start with in a basic guide. So you don't have to learn every single tool in your tool panel. You don't have to learn industry to get your product out. You start with in a basic guide. So you don't have to learn every single tool in your tool panel. You don't have to learn all the panels, and you don't have to learn all the panels that are available to you. You really just have to find what's that are available to you. You really just have to find what's going to be comfortable for you and go from there. I'm also going to get into creating graphics. So creating custom graphics is going to be a lot easier. Working with templates is going to be a lot easier. It'll be some graphics. So creating custom graphics is going to be a lot easier. Working with templates is going to be a lot easier. It'll be easier to and the best thing is that everything I'm going to show you applies to the real world. So you can take everything I'm going to show you applies to the real world. So you can take this workflow and apply for beginner editing jobs once you've mastered. So if you're interested in beginner editing jobs, it's workflow and apply for beginner editing jobs once you've mastered. So if you're interested in learning how to edit in a way that's going to potentially get you work. Subscribe to my channel and edit with me.
So lame.
Watch my editing foundations video series to watch how I put this intro video together. Potentially get you work. Subscribe to my channel and edit with me. Watch my editing foundations video series to watch how I put this intro video together. It's gonna be fun. Watch my editing foundations video series to watch how I put this whole intro video together.
Okay. So that's it. I've cut everything kind of down. Kind of makes sense. Now let's see if it does make sense. So we've got all these cuts and all these big gaps. And so we don't want to go through each one and cut it out. I talked about this in selects, how to get rid of these gaps. You do it the same way. Select everything, go to sequence, close gap. That's right. Okay. And then I zoom in and I take that out. All right, now let's listen to my sentences. 2.5 minutes. That's not bad. I mean, for an intro video. Okay, we'll see.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Edit With Me. The purpose of this channel is to educate new editors and existing editors and maybe help improving their workflow. You don't need to know everything before you get started. Nobody starts out as an expert doing anything. You have to learn as you go, and that's basically what I'm doing with this channel too. I'm learning as I go. This channel's also going to be helpful for current content creators who are looking to get a little bit faster with improve their workflow, get a little bit faster with their editing, and even learn how to create custom motion graphics. And I've noticed a lot of content creators use templates. Some of these templates can be a little bit difficult to use or customize. Learning some of these tricks is really going to help you get your money's worth out of those templates. Hopefully this ends up being a useful channel to some of you. I've been working on YouTube videos for a couple of years now. So I figured why not, try it out a little bit and see about starting my own YouTube channel. And I thought about, what would I even create? What's going to be easiest for me to put out there? And it's really, post-production. Because I've been doing this for other people for so long. Post-production. Because I've been doing this for other people for so long. I've just been creating content for other people to put on their channels or creating content for their Instagram and Facebook. People to put on their channels or creating content for other people to put on their channels. Content for other people to put on their channels. And when you do that for a living, for their channels, when you do that for a living, one thing to do is create videos for yourself. But slow down, taking on new content. Slow down, taking on new clients, and I wanted to focus on a creative outlet, so I'm taking on new clients.
I want it to sound like I'm saying I've slowed down taking on new clients, but it kind of sounds like I'm saying I've slowed down, comma, I'm taking on new clients, so it doesn't make sense. I'm taking on new clients and I've wanted to focus on a creative outlet, so I'm just going to take that out because sometimes too much information doesn't help your point. And I've slowed down on new clients and this is going to be better probably.
down, and I wanted to focus.
Kind of jumps. I'm still gonna do a cross dissolve. That's probably fun.
And I wanted to focus.
There's a
And I wanted to focus on a creative outlet, so I thought it would be the perfect way to put something creative out there.
I also want to remove the intimidation that is the whole process of post-production. It can be so overwhelming to get into post-production. Post-production. It can be so overwhelming to get into post-production. You have to learn this whole other industry to get your product. It's so overwhelming to get into post-production. To have to learn this whole other industry to get your product out. You know, you start with in a basic edit, so you don't have to learn every single tool in your tool panel. You don't have to learn all the panels. Screw this little breath here. Screw it. Bye-bye. The tool panel. You don't have to learn all the panels, and you know, you don't have to learn all the panels, and you don't have to learn panels. You don't have to learn all the panels that are available to you. You really just have to find what's going to you. You really just have to cut off. So, ooh, wait. Ooh. I believe B. Yes. Ah, no. Oh, sweet deal, banana peel. Okay, I don't normally use this tool, but if you hit B, it brings up Ripple Edit tool. And if you click and hold, or I think, yeah, if you just click on it, no, if you click and hold, it'll bring up the panel. It's under the same thing as Rolling Edit tool or Rate Stretch tool. So B, it's, you know, it's the little yellow, the color is yellow. So, and if you stretch it, it pushes all the other clips with it. And then you hit V again, so you don't stretch, you know, anything else out more when you bring out that audio. Available to you. You really, to you. And I'm starting to say yup. So I can cut right on that yup. Bring it in. That are available to you. You really just have to find. And you hear those like little pops things. You know, you just do like a 2-frame cross dissolve. You really just have to find what's going to be comfortable for you and go from there. Creating custom graphics is going to be a lot easier. Working with templates. I mean, I'm here. Be comfortable for you and go from there. Creating custom graphics is going to be a lot easier. Working with templates is going to be a lot easier. And the best thing is everything I'm going to show you applies to the real world. So you can take this workflow and apply for beginner editing jobs. So if you're interested in learning how to edit, in a way that's going to potentially get you work, subscribe to my channel and edit with me. Watch my Editing Foundations video series to watch how I put this whole intro video together.
All right, cool. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good base edit. So the fun part, like making it like an actual thing. So I guess the first thing is we're gonna do like pushing in and out, and then marking where B-roll should go. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss the next video. If you made it this far, give this video a thumbs up and let me know if you learned anything new. I'll see you next time.